Hey everyone, with only 2 weeks left in the year, I thought it'll be fun to do a new stitch a day video series. And so with that intent, in this video, I'm going to show you how to knit the blanket rib stitch. This stitch knits up fairly easily and provides a fabric that's very nice and dense. As you can see here in this little swatch that I've knit up, this is the right side and this is the wrong side of the fabric. As a pattern, I think it works great for projects like knitting small dishcloths or hand towels, or even perhaps a coin purse or this little purse that I knit up with just some leftover yarn. Now I put a liner inside this purse and I added a zip, but you don't need the liner. I think even without a liner, the fabric is so dense that I think it should work. But it's definitely a simple enough pattern that I would say perhaps an intermediate beginner, if you've knit for a little bit and are very comfortable with the knit and purl stitches, that you can try this one. So let me show you how to knit the stitch. I've provided the pattern for the stitch itself in the description field, and it is knit over an odd number of stitches. So I've cast on 7 stitches here just for this demonstration, and it's a 2-row repeat. In the first row, you're doing a KFB in each stitch. And what that means is you're going to insert, knit that first stitch, but don't throw the stitch off the left needle. Instead, you're going to reinsert through the back loop of that same stitch and knit it again. So you've just knit 2 stitches through that one stitch, then you toss that stitch off. Okay, we'll see that slowly one more time. Insert, knit, knit again through the back loop, and then toss. And just a couple tips here. It helps if you knit a little bit looser on this row. It'll help for the next row. And also each time you knit, make sure you bring the stitches on the right needle all the way down rather than staying at the tip. And so we've got a couple more here. Now, as you're doing this KFB in each stitch and making 2 stitches, your stitch count is actually going to double at the end of this row. So if I started out with 7 stitches, then I'll have 14 stitches at the end. And you can see I've got that. So that's the end of row 1. Then you turn your work, and the second row, it's a knit 2 together, and then it's a repeat of pull 2 together, knit 2 together, pull 2 together, knit 2 together, all the way down. So to knit 2 together, you're going to take your right needle, insert it through the front loops of both of the first stitches, and knit them, and then drop both stitches, and then starts the repeat. Purl 2 together, similar thing, except you're purling through the front loops of both stitches, and then knit 2 together. And you're just going to repeat that the rest of this row. And that's it. And so you should end with a knit 2 together. And that's the end of row 2. And you'll notice that we've come back to our original 7 stitches. Then you turn your work and repeat again, row 1, row 2, row 1, row 2. And pretty soon your work will start to look like this. And if you want to knit up a pattern using, or a project using this pattern, I would suggest get your yarn. If you're making a dishcloth or a hand towel, for instance, get some cotton yarn and then maybe knit up a small swatch. So just cast on maybe 9 stitches or 11 stitches and knit up the pattern, and then see how many inches you get from those 9 stitches, and then you can accordingly adjust. If you want a 6-inch dishcloth, or if you want a 8 or 12-inch hand towel, then you can adjust accordingly, and then you can keep knitting for the length that you want. So I hope you give this one a try. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment in the comments field. As always, thanks for watching and supporting my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. And I will see you again tomorrow in the second stitch video. Thank you.